this is Briar626 here, and today, I know we have a little bit of a different setup here, because normally I'm on that side, and you guys are up there. Yeah, totally different. Then I might do something a little different here, and kind of show you, kind of this project I was working on a little bit here. Now, I used to have a box like this to carry my my main deck, my darkest deck. In fact, actually, I'll just show you one that I have in here. This is my Fury deck, but this one used to be the my deck I normally carry around. But when you open it up, you of course have your Bakugan, your deck, and then you have your character cards at the very bottom down here, or not your character cards, but your cores down at the bottom. On the back side, so you kind of split them up and you can fit all your Bakugan nicely in here, and then you can close it up and it packs up very nicely. Of course, it does come with a couple dividers in there, so it kind of helps separates things up. And you just slide it in, and I can fit like 4 of these because I had 4 of them in my backpack. I can fit 4 down there, and I can just grab whichever one I have, and I have multiple color ones, so I know which ones are which. That was basically the deck I always used, which this is this color here and this one. And I still use it on occasions if I want to go a little bit smaller packaging on what I'm about to show you guys next. But what I've been working on was kind of like a nice version to carry everything. That carries my Bakugan, that carries my cards, that carries my cores, and just make a nice look out of it. And I'll just show you to you guys here, and it is that. It's a big old briefcase. Just kidding, no, it's not that big. It's about like that thick. Not too thick at all. Not too bad anyways, about like you can see here. But I kind of did this. Now I had this built for, or not the case, but inside of it I had it built for my Pokemon deck. So there's like a couple of things that I had, and I can still switch it in and out. And for my Pokemon deck, I'll show you here. It basically held the cards, which the deck was right here, and then it held the dice, coins, and the GX counters and stuff like that. I had all that in there. Now of course this is in a different box now. But that's what I had in it, which would actually look really cool. I like the way it looked in there. And then now I switched it over to Bakugan because, you know, I want to make it pretty cool. But we're going ahead and latch everything here. I'm going to turn it over, and then we're going to flip it open just like so. Alright, so yeah, so this is what's inside of it. I know it's not too appealing, nothing really colorful, but it helps everything and just kind of makes it look kind of nice. So of course we got the black here. I got to kind of finish gluing some things because these keep popping out, so I got to glue those. But we have our deck, we have our cores, and then we have our Bakugan. Now, I'm using this like little foam thing that looks like the egg cartons, and you can stick stuff inside of it. And then of course I cut out a hole or a box shape for both of these. So let's go ahead and show you. Take these out here, so I can take them out and be there. And they just go deep enough where they push up against this and that, so it keeps them nice and tight so they don't open up. Like my Nillies always keeps opening up. That's why I didn't like that. I just barely even touched him and he opened up. Let's see if I can close back up here. He always opened up in my blue box that I had him in. So I wanted to put him in something a little bit different, so it doesn't pop open, which this was the option to do. So let's go ahead and get my deck out. As you can see, it just fits right in there. Just cut like a nice little hole there to cut it out and fit it in. And then the cores. Now the cores are in like this box here. I know there's not a lot of the cores in there because it's the whole point. But this is another piece of like I just cut off there, and I would just take it and then dump them out, and then I can just slide them right back in here. Now this used to hold a bunch of dice that I had for my Pokemon stuff. There, of course, now all the dice are in here in this little thing that I showed you. And then I just like, I don't have any use for this, so let's see if this fits, of course, and it does. So I just stuck it in there and cut that out, and so I can just slide it in there. Going ahead and I'm just gonna grab the foam out so you kind of can see it. So this is what the foam looks like. It's got like this little thing. I'm not going to show you the back side because I didn't do a good job carving out the back because the back looks terrible. But yeah, this is kind of, I may remake it, make it a little cleaner if I could find a way to do that. But that's what it kind of looks like there. I had to cut off the edges so it doesn't push this off that bad. So there's that. Of course, got this felt bottom. These sides here, I took off the sides because it's going to be covered up anyway. And then this just sits right inside, just like so. And then you can stick your cores stick your deck, and then stick your Bakugan in there. And it works out really, really nicely. Now, this is just if I wanted to bring one deck, and kind of go that way instead of bringing like all of my decks. This is just like, hey, I only have one deck I want to take with me. This will be this deck, and bring my playmat, and bring my backpack, and that's it. And I may even, like I said, I'd bring other decks as well. But this is kind of like just if I want to go all fancy, and do all that type of stuff. Because I've thought about also putting like a Stitch and Angel charm on here, because the pink and blue. And I may even put my logo on it. I don't know. Maybe keep it like a secret per se. Because I have on my backpack, I have 2 keychains I just might put on there. The Stitch and Angel one there. Kind of just make it pop, make it look nice. Give it charms, and then you carry it. Now you can move it around as long as you want. I'm shaking it around, and when you open it up, Bakugan are still there. Nothing moved. They may have done that, but that's about it. That's literally it. Everything else has stayed the same in the box. Nothing else has changed, so which is very good. So it helps keeps everything in there very secure and tight, which is really, really good. And I could even put these like over here if I really wanted to, or here, here, and here. But this just seemed like this was a nice place to kind of just stick them, because it's like the only place to have it. If I redo the foam, which I probably will in the future, I want to make it so that these are more in the middle. And this kind of goes like that more, which basically means just go up an extra inch or so, or like, well, no, maybe, yeah, go up an inch, and that'd be about it, just so it's even, because that kind of sets off my OCD a little bit. I got a little OCD on that, making things even, making it look kind of nice anyway. But yeah, so that's kind of like what been working on. I worked on it for like a brief bit today, just kind of see how it looks, kind of like a test run, and see what it looks like. I probably will be updating it more later on. When I have some time, I can do it, because I got more pieces of foam I could put in, so I can test around with. This is just kind of like a test run of things. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you click that like button down below, and if you're new, go ahead and click that subscribe button, become a cousin in our family, and make sure you click that bell icon so you guys get notified of videos just like this one here. I know this is a little bit different than what I normally do, but also I want to see what you guys did. What type of cool carrying cases that you guys have made for your Bakugan decks. Like briefcase wise, you can make like an actual box. What do you carry your Bakugan in? All that type of stuff. I know there's a couple people who are making actual carrying cases. Like TCG Minix. He is actually making a really cool case. That's going to be really cool. I think he's calling it the Matrix Pod, if I'm correct. It's been a while since we've talked about it, but yeah, he's been talking about making that, and they look really, really nice. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get one, because they look really, really good. I can't wait for it. It's going to be probably like a little bit bigger than this, top wise, maybe not, I don't know. I haven't seen it in person. I've only seen pictures of like test run ones, but it looks good. I can't wait for it. I really want to see it. Can't wait to see what his finished product look like. So yeah, and if you find anything, let me know in the comments below, or send it to me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Tag me in it so I can see what you guys built, or what you guys have to carry your Bakugan in. And yeah, so remember, Ohana means family, and family means don't get left behind or forgotten. And I will see y'all next time. Bye!